Imagine, for a moment, a world where the internet isn't just a place for cat videos and endless scrolling, but a pulsing, living entity. What if, within its darkest corners, a desperate whisper echoes, a voice promising infinite wealth, ultimate freedom, for just a little sacrifice? That's the chilling invitation extended by Spamton, the internet's most endearing, yet unsettling, salesman from Deltarune. Today, we're not just scratching the surface, we're diving headfirst into the digital abyss to unearth the hidden lore, tragic backstory, and real-world inspirations that make this little puppet so much more than meets the eye. When we first encounter Spamton, he's a pathetic, down-on-his luck merchant in the garbage dump of cyber world. He's hawking questionable wares, his dialogue a frantic, disjointed mess of pop-up lingo and broken English. He's a glitch in the system, a digital ghost of capitalism run amok. But even in this state, there's a spark, a glint in his glasses that suggests something far more complex, a history far more grand, and infinitely more tragic than his current squalor suggests. Before his fall, Spamton wasn't always a nobody. Developer hints and in-game dialogue paint a picture of a once successful, big-shot salesman, #1 rated salesman 1997. He had an office, a phone, and, most importantly, a connection to a mysterious entity that whispered secrets of wealth and power directly into his ear. This entity is a crucial piece of the puzzle. Fan theories abound, suggesting everything from a forgotten AI to a rogue program, or even a corrupted version of Mike, the future antagonist hinted at by Spamton himself. What's clear is that this voice promised him the keys to the kingdom, guiding his every move, turning him into a legitimate success in the cutthroat world of cyber-world commerce. He was on top of the world, a true big shot. But as with all pacts made in the shadows, there was a price. The whispers grew louder, more demanding, pushing him further and further. He started alienating his friends, becoming obsessed with Cromer, the digital currency of the dark world, and the elusive freedom it promised. His success became a cage, and the whispers, once a guiding light, became a suffocating cacophony. The turning point, the moment his big-shot empire crumbled, is steeped in mystery. It's theorized that the entity either abandoned him, or Spamton, overwhelmed by the pressure and the sheer volume of information, simply broke. He lost everything, his wealth, his status, his sanity. He fell from grace, landing in the garbage dump, a broken puppet of his former self. This tragic arc resonates deeply with real-world anxieties about internet culture. Spamton is, in many ways, a digital echo of the grind-set mentality, the relentless pursuit of success and hustle culture that can lead to burnout, alienation, and a loss of self. He embodies the dark side of online aspiration, where getting rich quick promises often lead to ruin. The very name, Spamton, is a nod to unsolicited junk mail, the digital noise we all contend with daily. His fractured speech, full of capitalization and bizarre ad slogans, perfectly mimics the invasive, often nonsensical language of online advertisements. He is the internet's junk mail personified, a constant reminder of the digital clutter that bombards us. Now, let's talk about his ultimate goal, becoming a big shot again, achieving freedom by merging with the NEO body. This isn't just about power, it's about escaping the strings, both literal and metaphorical, that control him. It's a desperate plea for autonomy in a world where he feels manipulated, a poignant reflection of our own desire to break free from societal expectations and digital algorithms. The NEO body itself is a fascinating piece of lore. It's an empty shell, a discarded project from Metaton, another character obsessed with becoming a star. For Spamton, it represents the ultimate vessel, a chance to transcend his broken existence and become something grander, something truly big shot. His boss fight is a masterclass in thematic storytelling. The sheer difficulty, the relentless barrage of attacks, the frantic music, it all mirrors the overwhelming and often predatory nature of the internet. You, the player, are bombarded with choices, forced to navigate a chaotic landscape, much like we navigate the endless deluge of information online. And then there's the Pippies, his projectiles, small, seemingly harmless eggs that hatch into menacing birds. This has sparked theories ranging from a metaphor for spam emails multiplying, to a subtle nod to real-world internet cults or even phishing scams. They represent the insidious, creeping nature of digital threats. The most unsettling implication of Spamton's big shot philosophy is how it intertwines with the player's choices. He constantly tries to sell you on the idea of ultimate power, of becoming a big shot yourself. In the Snowgrave route, where Chris's autonomy is arguably diminished, Spamton's words take on an even darker, more manipulative tone, reflecting how easily we can be swayed by promises of power. His connection to the Addisons, the colorful merchants who seem to have known him before his fall, offers another layer of tragedy. They represent the friends he pushed away, the relationships he sacrificed in his relentless pursuit of Cromer and freedom. They serve as a stark reminder of what he lost. The shadow crystals also play a role. These mysterious items, found throughout the dark world, are said to be fragments of a greater power. Spamton's desire for them is another testament to his ceaseless hunger for anything that might grant him more influence, more big-shot status, further fueling his tragic obsession. Ultimately, Spamton is a mirror, reflecting the digital anxieties of our time. He's the personification of internet addiction, the relentless pursuit of online validation, and the dangers of falling prey to the siren call of easy success. His story is a cautionary tale, wrapped in a chaotic, meme-worthy package. Even in defeat, there's a lingering sense of pathos. Whether you defeat him or spare him, he remains a broken figure, yearning for a past that can never truly be reclaimed. His final words, often a mix of gratitude and continued longing, underscore the tragic nature of his digital existence. So, the next time you hear that iconic, big shot theme, remember the layers beneath the surface. Remember the forgotten salesman, the broken puppet, and the chilling reflection of our own digital lives. Spamton isn't just a character, he's a commentary, a warning, and a strangely endearing symbol of the internet's dark underbelly. He reminds us that even in the most chaotic corners of the web, there are stories of ambition, tragedy, and the eternal search for freedom. What are your theories about Spamton's mysterious phone calls, or the identity of the entity that guided him? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into Deltarune's lore, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We've got plenty more hidden stories waiting to be uncovered.